My name is Eli Goldbaum. I'm the president of FHS Consultants. FHS is an acronym for Financial Health Services for Providers. We offer services to many different healthcare providers, both the nursing homes, home care agencies, MLTCs, and any other healthcare provider that needs assistance. We do accounts receivable reduction services. Our services include collections of HMO, insurance, managed care, MLTC collection, which is currently a big hot topic in the industry. There's a lot of new regulations that came into effect that changed the reimbursement to the nursing homes. In today's environment, the reimbursement to the nursing homes has changed for the most part. Years ago, your receivables for the most part were collected by Medicaid, some Medicare, some private. Today, a lot of that has changed to the insurance products that are out there. The requirement and the knowledge that's needed to properly collect on these types of receivables, a very specific type of work that the facilities really have to be on top of their game to collect these receivables, to make sure that the billings go out timely, complete, all the I's have to be dotted, the T's have to be crossed, and the insurance companies are in business to make sure that they don't pay you. If the provider wants to make sure that they do get the proper reimbursement, systems have to be set up to assure that things are done in the proper fashion. We assist our clients with the setup of the different types of forms and other monthly or weekly follow-ups that are necessary to assure that the collections are done. We also do a lot of work in the Medicaid field. The Medicaid arena is very difficult to obtain documents. For the most part in the nursing homes, you need 5 years of financial documentation, and that 5 years of financial documentation can be difficult to obtain, especially where you have a client, patient who doesn't really know where their documents are. Very often they have dementia or other issues that prevent them from having the ability to locate or really speak to the client to find the documents that are needed. Our staff is very, very savvy in trying to work with banks and other institutions to obtain the documents that are sometimes very difficult to obtain. Additionally, we do a lot of private collection. We do NAMI collection, surplus collection. These collections, as a collection company, we do have a stronger arm in a sense to go ahead and convince people that they have to pay these types of bills that are owed to the nursing home. At the same time, very often a person is eligible for Medicaid, and for some reason the facility has them as a private patient. We will work toward assisting them to obtain the Medicaid reimbursement that they'd be entitled to. We're also aggressive at doing litigation if it is necessary and warranted. There are times we do guardianships and other legal matters that we take into account depending on the case. We also do not charge the facilities unless we are successful at obtaining recoupment of funds. There are other services that we started to provide more recently. My background is as a controller of a facility for the last close to 30 years, and we are very knowledgeable and understanding of the working of a nursing home from the time a patient enters the nursing home, actually prior to entering the nursing home, through the collection of the receivables. We have facilities management where we do all accounts receivable, accounts payable, payroll, and other services that we required for the nursing home to function properly. Certainly the business office functions. We are able to customize services for individual facilities. We have our own computer software, which is very, very detailed, note-oriented, follow-up oriented, to make sure that things are done timely and that we don't miss opportunities to help a facility collect the receivables that they have to collect. And of course, accounts payable, we work with the facilities to give the accountants the proper forms that they need and documentation that they need in a timely fashion. We do also payroll services where warranted and where the facility would like us to get involved with the payroll services. And like I said, we really customize each contract to the individual's needs. And the final thing that we have been doing a lot of work for CHAS, which is the Certified Home Health Agencies, and the MLTCs, which is the Managed Long-Term Care Companies, that have come into existence in the last few years in a big way in New York State. These companies are running thousands and thousands of members, and their members are required to keep their Medicaid active at all times. We work with the membership to do their yearly recertifications, to assist them in obtaining the documentation that they're required to have for the recertifications. We will work with them on their surplus issues, sometimes work with them on provable income trusts as a way to circumvent the surplus or reduce the surplus, and assist the MLTCs in collections of their surplus. And certainly if a patient goes into a nursing home where there's an AMRI collection, we work with them as well on that aspect. We also work with them on obtaining the 5 years of look-back period that's required for the MLTC coverage in the nursing home. We also work with the MLTCs in general. They're required to actually assist people who are interested in becoming members of their MLTC. We would work with them to help them obtain Medicaid coverage from the get-go. These are some of the services that we provide. Obviously, as we do a tremendous amount of work for many healthcare providers, there's many other services that we provide, and we really work out for each individual provider a custom-made package tailored to their individual needs.